successfully put Acid Jazz and Bryce Benjamin on pause. They have successfully ruined their lives. They have put a curse on them, for real, forever. McQueen, with that box, and what it consists of, I will never know. That smoke, the insanity, the menacing brutality, the Punisher, already in the next round of the GALLI singles division of the tournament. Ovirload, Mojo, McQueen have already advanced to the next round of the tag team tournament. Ovirload scaring the young children of the world, moving the furniture. What are you doing to that child? This is a scary environment. And the emotions in this building, the fright before Halloween has duplicated tenfold as soon as these three men have approached the squared circle. Marshe Rockett was the individual who saved Bryce Benjamin and Acid Jazz from a surefire, destructible beating earlier tonight by evening the odds and by forcing the curse to stay on the outside of the ring before they could inflict damage. But my question is Marshe Rockett on the side of Acid Jazz or Bryce Benjamin? And more importantly, can Marshe even the odds successfully and maybe cause a truce to happen within that alliance? I have my doubts because Jazz and Benjamin just don't see eye to eye at all lately whatsoever. For Bryce Benjamin and the GALLI World Championship. We know that Acid Jazz and Marshe Rockett, multiple-time tag team champions literally everywhere that they have gone in the Midwest. But let's see, can they work together with Bryce Benjamin, the GALLI World Champion? Agree with one another, but what about him and Jazz? I know what Jazz has his eyes on, and that's the GALLI World title. Russo, you have to think about what does James Russo have to do with the outcome of this? The curse not taking this whole shaking of the behind very well. This is it. The six-man tag team explosion. And McQueen trying to get into the heads of the opposition. The mind games played by this man McQueen by bringing that box, smelling of all sorts of various odors to the ring. And then when you combine the fact that he has various trinkets that he uses to damage and destroy his opponents in there, I'm surprised the referee's even allowing him to have that box at ringside at all. In six-man tag team bouts in the past, Benjamin has suffered more defeats against the curse than anybody else. McQueen wanted an opportunity at the GALLI World title, got one at GALLI Mania, but Ali was involved in that. Mojo gets another chance to confront Benjamin here tonight. Main event, Mojo McQueen. Wait a second, Ovirload, the tyrant of technology, letting McQueen know that he would rather face Jazz at this moment. Whichever member it is from the curse, Jazz better be ready, because these men are unpredictable, they are uncanny. And now Benjamin says he would rather start this match instead. These two have squared off for the GALLI World Championship gold in the past. Benjamin locks up with Ovirload. Benjamin has been GALLI World Champion since April. He won it in a fatal four-way match, an elimination style match. Ovirload with the reversal of the wrist lock. Single leg takedown. Side headlock by Benjamin. The GALLI World Champion has been a fighting champion. He has defended the title one-on-one against a multitude of opponents. I do not believe that Benjamin has defended the title one-on-one against Acid Jazz yet. Neither has he put it up against Marshe Rockett. And you have to remember last week, Punisher 747 put away Bryce Benjamin in a big tag team main event. So Punisher has the arguable sake of saying that he should be the #1 contender. But again, this match is not about championship gold, it's about revenge. And I don't think Benjamin is willing to let go of this wrist lock at all. But he can't hold on to it forever. Ovirload tried on 2 occasions to roll out of it. Now both men throwing forearms against one another's skulls. Roundhouse kicks to the hips. Look at this exchange in the ring between these two. A heated battle here between two teams loaded in controversy. Gesture shown by Ovirload to Benjamin. Benjamin trips him down. Drop kick. Right on target. Benjamin sends Ovirload to the ropes, but he's reversed. Benjamin tucks the clothesline. And Benjamin traps himself on the middle and top rope until Ovirload flies right out of the ring. Talk about a man in a bad mood. Benjamin on the run. Swivel kick miss. Ovirload takes a chair and drapes it down in front of that fan. The fans in the audience telling them to stay out of their business and apologize, but I think some individuals are doubting the morality of the curse at this moment. St. Lutheran Church School. And now the leader of the curse, without a doubt, Mojo McQueen, ready to go to war. And the tag is made. Marshe Rockett. 6 feet 5 inches tall. Another man that has been champion virtually everywhere that he's gone. Top organizations all over the planet scouting this young man every time that he's in the squared circle to see what he's capable of. But McQueen, not intimidated in the slightest. McQueen has had victories over Marshe Rockett in the past. Marshe needs to be careful. Knee lift by McQueen on a forearm. McQueen stalking Marshe with stinging shot to the midsection. Nice hip toss by Marshe Rockett. Back elbow. Drop kick, and he took down Mojo McQueen in one fell swoop. McQueen kicks out at one. Marshe, a very accurate striker with a ton of agility, speed, quickness, alertness, great reach, great height. Has improved his physicality in the ring, his body with weight training, diet, in-ring professional wrestling training. Marshe and Acid Jazz together. Marshe catches Jazz by the legs, drops Acid Jazz on top of that splash. But Ovirload sticking his head where it doesn't belong. McQueen kicks out again. Roundhouse kick to the shoulder and the back. Jazz trying to hit every stinging kick with a purpose. But McQueen grabbed Acid Jazz by the throat and has him in the air on the turnbuckle support. Big boot there to the side of the face of McQueen. Jazz tried to cross body, but McQueen caught him in midair. This man. Jazz landed on his feet. Neckbreaker. Jazz improvised out of nowhere, and McQueen again struggles to get his throw. Jazz with a leg drop. And another one. Now for the big break dance. Wait a second, this drop was dropped by Benjamin instead, and Jazz a little stunned by what just happened here. Well, talk about one guy trying to steal the thunder from the other. Roundhouse kicks to the chest. McQueen trying to shrug them off. Step up enziguri kick to the head. McQueen into the corner. Arm wringer by Benjamin. Reversed in the corner. Where did that kick come from? That was not legal. Ovirload, the illegal man, kicked Benjamin right in the head, and Benjamin is not moving very quickly at all. This could be it. The champion gets the shoulder up. Cannot kick out with authority. His head has been scrambled, and now the most dangerous member of this entire match is in the ring. 300 pounds plus of the Punisher with that headbutt, taking down Bryce Benjamin here tonight. Oh my goodness, that body slam shook the ring from its very foundation. Oh my! 300 pound plus headbutt to the chest. And the hand of Benjamin causes the rope break. Punisher is a relentless lunatic in this ring. Ovirload with a roundhouse kick. This man's kicks and strikes are arguably as strong as anyone else's here. Ovirload dumps Benjamin onto his back. Falling headbutt again. The world champion is in a lot of trouble. Roundhouse kick again. Swivel kick He's just kicking anything that moves, this man Ovirload is. Now, at the same time, McQueen, Ovirload, suplex, Benjamin down onto his back again, and a 2 count. The abuse continues here for Benjamin, who now has received punishment from all 3 members of the opposition. And that kick right there, I mean, Benjamin had no way to defend himself at all. Just when you think your arm is twisted in knots, you get kicked in the side of the face. I mean, how can you defend yourself for that? McQueen is so dangerous in the ring. And it's not just because of those spells or those curses either. It's because this man can pick apart limb from limb. Big boot, and he stomped him down on his way, crashing into the mat. Dragging and pulling at Benjamin, and the tag is made again. The Punisher. Oh no! The splash to end it all. And I don't know how Benjamin rolled his shoulder up from that. The Punisher taking his huge arms, wrapping him right around Benjamin's head. How can anyone defend themselves against a big man like this? Huge thrust and chop to the throat. Punisher sends Benjamin into the corner. He missed the splash. Benjamin climbing to the top rope. He got him down with a crossbody, but as soon as he connected with Punisher and they landed, Benjamin's body bounced off of Punisher's and landed into the neutral corner. Benjamin climbed. There's the tag. Marshe with a clothesline. Another one to McQueen. Down he goes again. That's the clothesline. Marshe, power slam. He's got the outside leg hook. But Marshe can't finish off the curse by himself. Who are we kidding? It's going to take an army in order to finish these 3 men off, especially here tonight. What a chop by Marshe. You think Marshe wants to suffer a defeat here tonight? I don't think so. Kick to the back by Ovirload. That forearm sent Ovirload to the floor, but that huge knee lift and knee smash with the bone of the knee just connected with Marshe in the back of the head. And Marshe almost suffered the defeat right there. And it's only going to get from bad to worse now. McQueen slowly brings Marshe back to his feet. Ovirload and Punisher open Marshe wide. And McQueen can easily chop the chest cavity. Jazz is having a fit. Jazz wants back in this, but there was no tag made. The referee, with his back turned, missing the exchange that took place behind him. Ovirload extending his right boot upwards towards the head and neck of Marshe Rockett, effectively trying to suffocate him in the corner. Now stomping on the throat as well. There's no technological way to destroy your enemy more than to prevent him from breathing. That's for sure. Draped across those ropes. Punisher adding extra weight and pressure. Benjamin now trying to help. The referee places him back where he started. Punisher, sidewalk slam, and again, the ring shakes vehemently in one direction up north. Punisher with Marshe in his grasp. Chops his feet and drags Marshe into the corner where a tag is made again. The curse of a plan, and they are executing it one step at a time. Marshe trying desperately to get to his corner to make a tag. And Acid Jazz is the freshest man out of the three. McQueen with an over-the-top elbow smash, and that could easily bust somebody wide open. McQueen measuring Marshe, running start, big boot to the side of the face. And this time Marshe with the Bulldog smash. He's trying to end it by himself. Overload. Well, it came in way too early, even before the referee could even start counting. The elbow right into the middle of the spine and the neck. There's a lot of vertebrae there, and if you can damage the vertebrae in the back, you can definitely severely hurt the lower extremities of the body. And Marshe Rockett, you think about all the offense that he can do with his legs might be totally neutralized if that spine is out of alignment. 300-pound elbow drop, but Marshe will not give up here. He will continue. And the Punisher again, wrapping his huge hands around the trapezius region of this man Marshe. And wait a minute, McQueen has opened that box. He's got that voodoo doll again. He also took out that spike. Watch out! Punisher! Marshe landed on his feet. DT! Punisher's down again. Now it's a race. Members of the Urban Justice League, the Soul Touchers, GALLI World Champion, Bryce Benjamin. Punisher makes the tag to Ovirload. Jazz is legal now. The Southpaw, Acid Jazz, with a running left-handed lariat and a back elbow. Put Ovirload down. But Ovirload is also fresh. Quick shot down below. Stinging shot there with the boot. The left boot of Acid Jazz. Hooks one leg, the left leg. Ovirload will not give up either. One team will have to make a tremendous mistake in order to lose this one tonight. Roundhouse kick by Jazz. Also trying to keep Mojo McQueen out of this match. Wow, where did that elbow come from? Ovirload snuck from behind Acid Jazz and delivered that one right to the middle of the spine too. Ovirload stands, prepares, runs, gets caught there by Jazz. Exploding suplex right into the bottom turnbuckle pad. Well, that put Ovirload out for a while, that's for sure. Watch out, the Punisher! Wow, he stopped that left hand from even connecting with the face of Punisher. What a stinging sound that was! He spiked him down with that one. Puts down the top rope, and the Punisher takes the fall. I think he hurt his head and neck on that drop. Who's legal in this match? Marshe with a flying splash to the outside. Now the world champion against McQueen. Roundhouse kick. McQueen falls down. Bryce Benjamin, the GALLI World Champion, climbs to the top rope. He's gonna fly! He missed the splash! Epic fail! No! No! The clothesline sent them both crashing over the top rope into the floor! What's Russo doing here? What's James Russo doing here now? That's Ovirload's. Russo used to be on Ovirload's side. Jazz just knocked out Ovirload. Mojo's aid